Have you ever stood up from a chair and felt like your legs just didn't have the strength they used to? Maybe walking up the stairs feels like climbing a mountain now, or your legs start to feel shaky after just a short walk around the block. If that sounds familiar, you're not alone, and it doesn't mean you have to accept it as just part of getting older. Our legs are the foundation of our freedom. They get us from the kitchen to the garden, to the market, to the people we love. But when they start to weaken, even the smallest things like bending down to pick something up or walking to the mailbox can start to feel like a challenge. The good news? You can fight back. And it doesn't require expensive equipment, personal trainers, or a trip to the gym. In fact, it starts with something so simple, many people overlook it entirely: vitamins. Yes, the right vitamins can be a game changer. They fuel your muscles, support your joints, and even help your nerves fire properly. And today, we're going to talk about 3 specific vitamins that your body needs, especially after 60, to keep your legs strong, steady, and working the way they should. So grab a cup of tea, get comfortable, and let's talk about how you can give your legs the support they deserve, starting today. Now, let me ask you something. When was the last time you had your vitamin D levels checked? You see, vitamin D isn't just the sunshine vitamin we hear about in passing. It's absolutely essential when it comes to muscle strength, especially in the legs. Without enough of it, your muscles can weaken, your bones can become fragile, and your balance may start to wobble. And the scariest part? You may not even know you're deficient until you take a fall, or until climbing stairs becomes nearly impossible. Vitamin D helps your body absorb calcium, which is important, of course, for strong bones. But it also directly supports your muscle fibers, especially those that help you with quick movements like catching your balance or standing up fast. These are the kinds of movements that protect you from falls and injuries. Now here's the catch. As we age, our skin doesn't produce vitamin D from sunlight as efficiently, and many older adults spend less time outdoors than they used to. So it's very common for seniors to have low levels of vitamin D without realizing it. So what can you do? You could start by spending 15 to 20 minutes in the morning sun, especially on your arms and face. But if that's not possible due to mobility, weather, or skin concerns, a high-quality vitamin D3 supplement may be a smart addition. Most doctors recommend somewhere between 800 to 2,000 IU daily for seniors, but it's always wise to check with your healthcare provider for the right amount based on your blood work. And here's something interesting. People who maintain healthy vitamin D levels as they age are significantly less likely to experience leg weakness, according to multiple studies. That means you're not just feeling stronger, you're actually protecting your independence. Now, let's shift to another powerful nutrient that's often overshadowed, even though it plays a massive role in leg strength: vitamin B12. If you've ever felt tingling, numbness, or a strange buzzing sensation in your feet or lower legs, that could be a sign of B12 deficiency. This vitamin is vital for nerve health, and your legs rely on nerves firing properly to stay coordinated, strong, and steady. But here's the tricky part. As we get older, our bodies become less efficient at absorbing B12 from food. That means even if you're eating eggs, dairy, or meats, common B12 sources, you could still be running low. And low B12 doesn't just lead to tired legs. It can also contribute to weakness, unsteadiness, memory problems, and even depression. There was a woman in her late 70s who came into a clinic complaining that her legs felt like jelly and she was falling more often. After some tests, they discovered she had a severe B12 deficiency. Within just a few weeks of starting B12 supplements, her strength and balance began to return. It wasn't magic. It was just giving her body what it had been quietly lacking for years. B12 supplements are widely available, And you can even find sublingual versions that melt under your tongue. These are particularly helpful if you have absorption issues. You can also get B12 shots if your doctor recommends them. The bottom line? Don't underestimate this one. If your legs feel weak, wobbly, or tired, low B12 could be part of the story. Now that we've talked about how vitamin D strengthens your bones and muscles, and how vitamin B12 supports your nerves and coordination, it's time to look at one more powerful ally that often gets ignored: vitamin E. This might surprise you, because we often think of vitamin E as something for the skin. But did you know it's also a powerful antioxidant that protects your muscles from damage and fatigue? Especially the muscles in your legs that are working all day long, whether you're standing, walking, gardening, or even just shifting your weight. Vitamin E helps reduce something called oxidative stress, which is a fancy term for the wear and tear your body goes through over time. When this stress builds up, especially in your muscles, it can lead to inflammation, slower recovery, and weakness. And here's where it gets interesting. Some studies show that people with higher levels of vitamin E experience better muscle performance and faster recovery after physical activity. Even more importantly, vitamin E may help improve blood flow, which is absolutely critical for leg strength. Good circulation means more oxygen and nutrients get delivered to your muscles, and that means more power, more endurance, and less cramping. Foods like almonds, sunflower seeds, spinach, and avocado are great natural sources of vitamin E. But if your diet doesn't regularly include those, a supplement might help fill the gap. Just make sure not to overdo it. Vitamin E is fat-soluble, so it can build up in the body. Again, check with your doctor or pharmacist before adding a new supplement. So there you have it. 3 powerful vitamins that can make a real difference in how your legs feel and function. Vitamin D for bone and muscle strength. Vitamin B12 for nerve power and coordination. And vitamin E for muscle recovery and better blood flow. When your body has what it needs, it can surprise you. You don't have to feel like your strength is slipping away. There are real, science-backed ways to support your legs and your freedom, right from the inside out. Now, if you're thinking, can vitamins alone really make that much of a difference? That's a smart question to ask. And the honest answer is, not by themselves. But they are one of the missing links that often go overlooked. See, your muscles, bones, and nerves are like a team. If one player is weak or sitting out, the whole system struggles. But when each one is getting what it needs, from your nutrients to your movement, the results can be surprisingly quick. And while we just talked about vitamins D, B12, and E, there's something else that goes hand in hand with these nutrients: how you move, how you fuel your body, and how you care for your legs each day. Let's talk about movement for a moment. Not intense exercise, but the kind that respects your body and helps you build strength gradually. Because here's the truth. No matter how good your vitamin levels are, muscles need activation to stay strong. They're a use it or lose it part of the body. But don't worry. You don't need to lift weights or do lunges to get stronger. Even something as simple as standing up from a chair multiple times a day, holding onto the kitchen counter for balance, and gently rising on your toes, or walking in short intervals around the house can keep your leg muscles engaged. Pair those small movements with the proper nutrients, and your legs begin to respond. I once met a gentleman in his early 80s who told me his legs felt like noodles. He said walking from the front door to his mailbox was exhausting, but instead of giving up, he made 3 small changes. He started taking vitamin D and B12 after testing low. He added a small handful of almonds and spinach to his lunch, and every morning before breakfast, he stood up from his chair 10 times. Just 10. After 2 weeks, he noticed his legs didn't shake as much. After a month, he was walking to the corner store again. No marathons, just the right support and simple, consistent steps. And that's really what this is all about. You don't need a dramatic overhaul. You need small, doable changes that build up over time, just like bricks in a wall. Strong legs don't happen overnight, but every little thing you do, from vitamins to food to gentle movement, adds strength, stability, and confidence. Now, speaking of food, let's look a little deeper into how you can naturally get more of these leg-supporting vitamins in your daily meals. Because while supplements can help, food is still your body's favorite source of fuel. If you're looking to boost your vitamin D through food, you might try adding a few servings of fatty fish each week, like salmon, mackerel, or sardines. These fish are not only rich in vitamin D, but they also give you omega-3s, which reduce inflammation in your joints and muscles. Don't like fish? No problem. Fortified milk, plant milks, and even certain cereals also carry a decent dose of vitamin D. For vitamin B12, animal products are key. Eggs, yogurt, and lean meats, like chicken or turkey, can help, especially when they're paired with foods rich in folate, like leafy greens or lentils. The two work together to support energy and nerve health. And if you're vegetarian or vegan, you might want to talk with your doctor about getting your B12 through supplements or fortified foods. As for vitamin E, you've got a delicious list to choose from. Sunflower seeds, almonds, hazelnuts, and leafy greens like spinach or Swiss chard. Even a spoonful of wheat germ oil, yes, that's a thing, is loaded with vitamin E and can be drizzled over salads or cooked vegetables. And here's a tip many people don't know. Your body absorbs fat-soluble vitamins, like D and E, much better when they're eaten with a little healthy fat. So if you're having spinach, add a drizzle of olive oil. If you're taking a D supplement, have it with your meal that includes avocado or nuts. These little tweaks help your body get the full benefit of what you're giving it. Now, one more important point. Let's not forget hydration. You may be wondering what water has to do with strong legs, but the connection is real. Dehydration can lead to muscle cramps, weakness, and even dizziness, which affects your balance and makes you more prone to falling. And unfortunately, the older we get, the less our bodies send strong thirst signals. That means you might not feel thirsty, but your muscles could still be drying out, especially your legs, which are constantly working to carry your weight. Try sipping water consistently throughout the day, even if you're not sweating or feeling parched. Herbal tea, broths, and water-rich fruits like watermelon or cucumbers can all help too. When your muscles are hydrated, they contract more efficiently and recover faster, giving your legs more strength and endurance over time. And you know, sometimes just believing your legs can get stronger is the very first step. Because too many people over 60 have been told that weakness is normal, that slowing down is inevitable, or that they should just take it easy. But your body is listening. And when you start feeding it the right nutrients, giving it small movements, and staying hydrated, you're giving it permission to wake up and grow stronger again. You don't have to settle for stiff, sore, or shaky legs. Every day is a new chance to improve. Every small action matters. Whether you start with a vitamin, a stretch, a glass of water, or a short walk, your legs are ready to meet you halfway. So here's the beautiful part of it all. No matter where you are right now, whether your legs feel weak, tired, or even like they've let you down, there's always a way forward. Strength doesn't come from youth alone. It comes from care, consistency, and a little bit of courage to say, I want better for myself. And you've already taken the first step by simply being here and learning what your body truly needs. Now, let's tie it all together. Vitamin D, B12, and E, they're not just pills in a bottle. They're tools your body has been quietly asking for. When your muscles ache, your balance feels off, or your legs tire too fast, that's not just aging. It might be a lack of support. Give your body the right building blocks, and it will surprise you with what it can do. Imagine this. You wake up, and instead of dreading those first few steps out of bed, you feel steady, confident. You move from the bedroom to the kitchen without needing to grab the wall. You go for a short walk and actually enjoy it. Your legs feel like they're working with you again, not against you. That's what these vitamins can help support. That's what proper hydration, a few daily movements, and nourishing food can all help bring back. And remember, it doesn't have to be perfect. Maybe you forget to take your supplements one day. Maybe you skip your morning stretches. That's okay. What matters most is what you do over time, not what happens once or twice. Your body is always listening. Every small act of care adds up. A glass of water here, a handful of nuts there, a few moments of sun, or even standing up from your chair with purpose. Those things are not small. They are your comeback, your quiet, powerful way of saying, "I'm not done yet." And here's something else to keep in mind. Leg strength doesn't just affect your legs. When your legs are strong, you feel safer. You're less afraid of falling. You move more. You get your independence back. You say yes to more things, visiting family, going to the store on your own, even traveling again. It opens doors to a fuller, freer life. Because weak legs can steal joy. But strong legs give it back. I want to encourage you right now to think about one small thing you can do today. Just one. Maybe it's taking a short walk to the mailbox. Maybe it's adding spinach to your lunch. Maybe it's pulling that bottle of vitamin D out of the cabinet and actually taking it. Whatever it is, start small and be proud of it. Because those are the kinds of choices that change lives. And if you've been feeling discouraged, I want you to hear this loud and clear. You're not too old to feel stronger. You're not too late. Your muscles still respond. Your nerves still listen. Your body still cares. And it wants to help you, not fight you. So go ahead. Support those legs with the vitamins they need. Hydrate them. Nourish them. Move them, even gently. Give them a reason to rise up and hold you steady. You deserve to walk confidently into each day, not worried about falling, not exhausted after every step, but proud, upright, and ready. I'd love to hear from you. What changes are you making starting today? Do you already take any of these vitamins? Have you noticed a difference? Let's build a little community in the comments, because we're stronger together, and your experience might just inspire someone else. If this video helped you or gave you a little hope today, give it a thumbs up so others can find it too. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We've got plenty more helpful, uplifting content, just like this, made with you in mind. You've got more strength in you than you think. And it's never too late to feel good in your body again. Here's to stronger legs, steadier steps, and living your life with freedom and joy at any age. Stay well, stay strong, and I'll see you in the next video.